So it's like we will start the data sending from a sequence item. Okay. After that, the data will goes from sequence item to sequence and through sequencer, it will be get transferred to the driver. After that, driver will send the data to the duty through interface, and interface will be send the data to again the monitor or the driver wherever you want. So we will start from the sequence item. Let's see where it is. So I think he has written the code for the common sequence item. Always start with the class, the name of the class, and the extended from the UVN sequence item.
Mm-hmm.
He has to the right, and he want to know the write or read operation. That's why he has used the enum for that. Type def, it will be helpful to declare anywhere.
Yeah, you like user
Uh,
defined data type, no?
uh, After that, he has randomized the bits with whichever bits he want. He also defined the some constraints for the
ये
size
सब
purpose.
ये क्या है, सिंगल INCR वो सब क्या है वो, लाइक पिन नेम्स है
ये
क्या?
में भी शायद बस्टेड मोड। ओके, इसमें कुछ मोड्स है स्पेशली जो मोड ऑफ ऑपरेशन एचबी का है, वो 4 मोड पे काम करता है। इट्स वर्क ऑन द 4 मोड, लाइक फर्स्ट इट विल बी इन द आइडियल मोड, आफ्टर
हम्म
दैट it will be in the busy,
हम्म
sequential and non-sequential, and there are the some errors are busted mode and uh, so they under comes under, I think, during the they under comes under the sequential and non-sequential.
हम्म
So if there will be any error or something is happening wrong with the HB, so they can we can search or find with the help of that busted, and some protocols are there, like these signals you can see in the line number 13,
हम्म
14 in the line, the H bust, H prod.
हम्म.
So we had something done with
Oh,
that
these
signal.
are related to APB. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Yes.
remember now. Yeah, yeah.
So maybe that's he is doing something with it. Let's see, we will move forward.
Hmm.
So basic things I want to tell you, like you can start with the name of the class, okay? With the name of class, whatever you want, it will be always extend from the UVM sequence item. If you are writing the code for the UVM sequence item, it will be extended from the UVM sequence item. If you are writing for the sequence, then it will be extend from the UVM sequence and so on. So it's depend on for which you are writing the code, like for driver, for monitor, for scoreboard, whatever. Second
Yeah.
basic thing, randomize the bit which bit you want to be transferred from one side to another side. So you should know which bit I am randomizing. So here he has randomized the address, size, size of 3 bit, address width, maybe whatever he address width, I think 32. Okay,
Yeah.
so 32 of address he has taken. So if the address width is 32, so the data should be of 32 bit. So unnecessary, no wastage of space is there.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so like that. After that, he has randomized the bit. Okay, skip the constraint part if you are not using. So the basic things I'm telling only. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have any doubt, you can ask me there only.
Okay.
After that, you have to these things we done same as we are done in the SV, like
Mm-hmm.
for defining the variable. it will be printed int type or string type or which type it is of. Okay.
Okay.
So UVM sequence, these are the way syntax. So it should be start from the UVM object util begin, and it will be get UVM object util end.
And
To pass the name of the your class, after that there will be the constructor is there. I think in the sequence item there is no need of constructor, but here
mm,
he has written, so no issue. It will be
okay.
not put send you any error also.
Okay.
Okay. So moving towards sequence HB, we will only cover the part HB part. It will be same reflected on the APB
AP.
also.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever the things you are doing with the HB, the same things, only the I think the names, variables names, and all the things are changed, but the process was same.
Yeah.
So here we are on the HB sequence. Here again the basic things like he has written the name of class extend from UVM sequencer. Okay,
Okay.
right. We will first visit. Uh, we will watch. Okay, HB sequence.
Okay.
So the name of class, whatever you want to return, it should be extended from UVM sequence only.
Yeah.
Then only you will be able to access the param objects methodologies of UVM sequence which are already defined inside this class. It is of parameterized class. That's why you have to pass the name of sequence item. Okay. We in the UVM we have two types of things like object category and the component category. So
Okay.
if your class is of object category, the factory registration should be this way, like you tick UVM object utils
It is.
and always the pass the name of
Plus.
the name class. Okay.
Okay.
After that, the factory registration, if it is of object category, so you have to only pass the one argument only, that is name only, string
Mm-hmm.
name. So this is the way we will define the constructor. After that, he has task body. Inside has inside that, first he have created the object using the factory create method.
Mm.
Here is the type id, here is the create, and only passing one argument because it is of object category.
Mm.
After that, to pass the data from sequence to the driver, it should be like, first it will be start item will unblock,
Mm.
and the handle is passed inside the start item. After that, data, whatever the strings we have defined in the item class, so it will be get randomized. After that, the finish item. After the finish item, one transaction is get completed from the sequence side, and it will be get transferred to the get next item of
Mm-hmm.
driver. Okay, driver class. So there we will define we will use the code like get next item. So
Mm-hmm.
in that sequence, we have three things: start item, randomize, and finish item. And in the driver, we have again the three things like get next item, user defined task, and the finish item. Okay,
Okay.
no item done. Okay, so with the help of these six commands like start item, randomize, and finish. After that, get next item, user defined task, and the item done. So
Okay.
the way of communication will be happen in between sequence and the driver. Okay. After we will move towards the sequencer because data will pass from the sequencer
Mm.
to through sequencer. So again, the basic things like the name of class, it should be extended from UVM sequence,
Mm,
and it's of parameterized type. So you have
mm,
to pass the name sequence item class,
mm.
and the factory registration. It is of component type, component category. So you have to factory registration of this type like UVM component utils, and since it is of component category, so we have to pass the two argument in the constructor like string name and the UVM component parents. Okay,
Okay.
so the only these things we have to do in the
Sequencer.
sequencer. After that, we will move towards the driver. Let's see what will be in the driver. So in the driver, they have written the name of class extended from UVM class. Again, it's of parameterized type, so it has passed the name of the sequence item. It is of component category, so the factory registration of this type, he has used the count equals to 0. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see. Virtual function is defined inside it. Again, the constructor. After that, in the component category of classes, we have a phases. So
Okay.
the basic low level things will be you can done like you can perform inside the build phase. So just if we have used the configuration DB,
Mm-hmm.
UVM configuration DB, it's of one of the database. In the connect phase, no need to do anything. It's
Okay.
a reset phase. Okay, reset phase to reset the uh, H reset signals pins, and whatever the signals will get reset, they will get VF dot H reset means it will zero will pass to the
Reset.
duty through the
Ah,
interface.
okay.
After the delay, again the one will be get passed.
Okay.
Okay. After that, he in the run phase, he has done the three things like get next item. There is the user defined task, and again the item done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see in the driver user defined task. He what he want to do. Initially, he has done the he want to know which operation he is performing. So with the help of this RAQ dot operation, whatever it will be get performed, it will be get transferred to the duty through the interface. Okay. So H select is of 1, H ready is of 1, H prot is of 11, 4 bit of 11, H master lock. So this uh, this logics come under the HB protocol. So you have to read about it first.
Okay.
So like if you want to, if he's saying like
Mm,
operation is exactly equals to 1, so
mm,
it's mean it he want to do the right operation. So in the case of this, whatever the data you have through the sequence item through from the driver, okay, so it will
mm.
be get transferred to the duty through the interface. He is checking for the ready out signal. If it is also high, so then the right operation will be performed, and whatever data you have that will be get sent it to the HW data. Okay. So
Mm.
he has some perform some logics to check where my data is uh, received in the duty
Okay.
properly or not. So here some logic he has used like if the count is 10, H ready is 0, and H select H response is 0, in that case the data still is pending. Data only will get completed when your count is 0, count is 100, count is 10, H ready out is high, and H response should be 0. If H response should be get high, it means it's not ready to receive the data. Like it's in the cycle only. Like it's under the transfer period. So we have to take care of this thing like H response should be 0, then only your transfer will get happen, or otherwise it will be on cycle in the loop
Okay.
only. So here are the some logics like count is 10, H ready out is 0, H response is 1, then only in that case error in the first cycle.
Okay, for
And
some
same for
specific
the
condition, specific message will pop up.
yes. So in the else he has some pass the some logic. So this is the way. The basic things are only the name of the class extended from the UVM driver only, factory registration.
Parameters. Okay.
Okay. After that the constructor, and you have the phases: build phase, connect phase, reset phase, run phase. So in the build phase you have to define all the lower lower level things, and in the run phase you should have to do the three things: the get next item, user defined task, and the item done. So these
Okay.
three things, the help of these three things, data will be get received in the driver from sequence through sequencer properly. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what he has done in the interface. So like he has, okay, why he has comment all the things. Okay, here it is. So in the interface, the global signals are defined like this. They
Mm-hmm.
should be passed in this way, and whatever the signals which you have used in your design,
Mm.
just copy them all and put here and change the data type. Like he has written in the design input, so change here to the logic only.
Logic.
All
Okay.
signals you have seen, it's of logic type only. So it's
Okay.
very okay. Just you need to copy all the input or output signals, whatever that, and just paste here and change the input output with the logic only.
Okay, sure.
So we're done with the interface. Okay, let's see the monitor. So in the monitor, we have to send the data from one class, one component category of class to the
Mm-hmm.
scoreboard. So
Okay.
monitor will okay. So monitor work is like it will ask the data to the duty. So it will be come from came from duty through interface. Okay,
Mm.
and you have to send, if you want to send the data from monitor to scoreboard, you will need the ports. Like he has used the analysis port. You can see in the line number 7,
o-
UVM analysis port. So in the SV, we are doing these things using the mailbox. And
Okay.
here, if you
I got
want
it.
to send the data from one class to the another class, so you can do with you can take the help of analysis ports or the TLM ports.
Okay.
Okay. So start with the basic. You have whatever the name of class you want. It should be extended from the UVM monitor only. It's of the component category, the factory registration of this type, and you
Mm.
can see if it is of component category, the constructor you have to pass the two arguments, the
Mm.
name and the parent.
Mm.
Again, he has created the okay. So if you are in the UVM analysis port, so you have to give the some space in the memory. So like that you have to do this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Again, we have a phases. So in
Mm-hmm.
the build phase, you can define the lower things, whatever you want. So he has used the configuration DB
Yeah.
in this. Again, the connect phase, no need to do any connect phase, anything. Again, in the run phase, he has passed some logic, what exactly he want. So, or in the end, whatever logic you have performed, you have to put in the right functions, in the
Okay.
right like keyword. So in the scoreboard we have a one function called write.
Mm,
So whatever you will put in the write, it will be get extracted in the scoreboard
mm.
using this write function. Okay, so let's see whatever he has done in the scoreboard. यहाँ पे कुछ पूछना है? You have any doubt?
वो
Let me
इधर
know.
कनेक्ट फेज में कुछ मैनिपुलेशन नहीं करना है, वो इसलिए क्यों, लाइक डायरेक्शन वगैरह कुछ नहीं, जरूरत नहीं है क्या मॉनिटर में?
नहीं, इसका जरूरत नहीं है एक्चुअल में. वी हैव अ phases, so if you write like build phase, connect phase, run phase, so
हाँ,
whatever the things you want to write inside there, it will be get one cycle or one क्या स्टेप बाय स्टेप सीढ़ी, नहीं क्या
ओके ओके।
कि मुझे अब किसके बाद इस मूव कहाँ करना है, तो वो.
थोड़ा नीचे जा, हाँ इधर मिनट। ये कंडीशन
तो
सर बताओ, इधर if loops डाला है ना उसने?
ओके, so here it is collect the data. Okay,
हम्म।
so we will start from the run phase. So in the run phase, first he want to reset the pins, H reset pins, okay,
हाँ,
and he has called the function data, collect data, okay.
हम्म।
So sorry, the task collect data,
ओके।
and he has put in the loop. Let's see what he has performed in the task. So what he want to do in the task, like first he have initialize one uh, handle using
हाँ,
factory create method.
ओके
After that, he is waiting for the clock signal at
ओके।
the positive edge of clock. Like it's the thing like
हम्म।
if H ready is high, it again go inside and check for the write or read operation.
ओके।
So if H ready in is high, so
हम्म।
it will be again check for the H write. If H
राइट
write
ओके।
is high,
ओके
okay, in that case, he whatever the data he have from
ओके।
the interface from the duty through interface, he get assigned to the data sent. Okay, understood.
या।
Same thing has done for the HW signal. So whatever we are doing the write operation, so whatever data you will receiving from duty, it will be get assigned to the data sent dot data, and and after the receiving the data, he has put that data inside the write function. Okay, so this
वो
is the way
what
of
about
writing
the
the thing.
else condition right now? Like in the else condition, he has almost given the same thing, right? He's done the H right only. Oh no, no. Second, he has H R data. Okay, okay, okay.
So it will first check for the operation. So it's doing the read or write operation. So here we are saying like if the H write is high, so obviously here the one will be get passed to the operation. So data sent having the in the line number 39. Okay, so he having a data sent value of data sent should be 1. Okay, तो जब
Hmm.
ऑपरेशन 1 है, in that time the data will be get transferred to the data, will be get assigned to the data. Okay, HW data get assigned to the data. Okay,
That's enter the data. Okay. Yeah.
and after the receiving that data, it will be get transferred to the write function.
Hmm.
Okay, so if H ready is low, matlab if this condition get fails, we will come inside this loop, else loop. So again he will check for the operation first what is H write value. After that, if H write is low 0, in that case whatever HR data you have, it will be get transferred to the data center,
Data. Okay.
and it will be get assigned to the it will be get transferred to the write function. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Next is like
Here is
agent scoreboard.
Okay. So starting with the scoreboard, the basic things like the name of class should be extended from UVM sequence, UVM score board. It should be of factor registration of component category. Again, he has used the analysis port inside the scoreboard.
Okay.
So using the right function only, he will export the data. Okay.
Okay.
He has imported the data using the analysis port where it is. Okay. Here, analysis port. Okay. So
Okay.
item collect
Collected.
port
Collected report. Okay.
data is get collected and it will be get export from
Scoreboard.
yes, cool. Okay. So
Okay.
uh, why it is done two times? Because I think for HB and APB separate.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
names is different. AHB item and 8PB item. The name is different.
Uh, okay. That the things only different. After that, he has created the handles of sequence item.
Hmm.
For HB different, for APB different.
Okay.
He has used the coverage inside it. I don't have any idea about coverage because I skipped this topic.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So okay, even in my code, you will not find the coverage.
No,
Here it is the
yeah, like we'll just remove the coverage part. Like that's what I'm planning.
Okay. So here is the constructor. Okay, in the line number 18, he has assigned some memory uh, to the
Analysis report.
analysis port. Okay,
Okay.
analysis export port. After that, in the run phase, he has done something like he want to first know my run phase is get started or not. After that, it's come inside the loop and he is checking for the. Okay, so right is here. Okay,
Hmm.
so you have already in the monitor you have changed the data using the you have already the put the data in the right. So we are here exporting, importing and export. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so right is there. After that, just he want to verify using the verify keyword. So it will
Okay.
be get verified HB item and APP item. So the verifying steps will start from here or end of the phase. So in between something like okay, verifying. Okay, it's calling the verify task. It's not
Hmm.
keyword. Okay, sorry. So
Okay.
it's calling the verified task after the some delay or time interval.
Where did you define
Okay,
the
in this
task verify?
okay, wait
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
below one.
line.
Yeah. Okay.
So in like in the run phase,
Uh-huh.
always you have to do the basic things only. Okay,
Okay.
you can see where it is at. Okay, here. So first, what he has done, first he want to know line number 25
Okay.
where I am. Okay, so just he want to know start of the run phase in the
Okay.
scoreboard.
Okay.
After this info get printed, you will get you will be inside this loop forever,
Mm-hmm.
and you are using the fork join. He is joining two process for the like HB and APB
Mm-hmm.
and skip the coverage part.
Okay.
He want to export the data using this okay,
Okay.
right keyword or method or function, what you can say. So he is exporting that data. After exporting he data, just
Mm-hmm.
he has passed that data to the task verify. Okay. Up next, what the function he has done in the verify, we want to check the task verify. Okay. So here it is.
Okay.
So line
O-
number 39, like task verify. First, he
Sequence
has
item.
passed the name of the sequence item,
Okay.
handles of their HB and APB.
Mm-hmm.
He has done some memory allocation. After
Mm-hmm.
that, he want if there is a high operation, so it's a right operation. So
Okay.
in that case, he want to know like a scoreboard right transaction. Okay, good. Again, he is checking for the H size signals. What kind of data is coming? Like it's word or it's a
Mm.
8-bit data, 4-bit data, 16-bit data, or 32. So like H
Okay.
size, it will be checked for the size.
Mm-hmm.
After that, again, it will be get passed to the case. Okay,
Okay.
case statement. So here the cases are like data is match only if the HB data of address from 7 to 0, 0 to 8-bit. So logic is like if whatever the data he has passed from the HB or APB, okay.
Similar then.
So address, we are checking for the address now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If the
Okay,
address is
so in
similar for
that,
both of them, then
yes, yes. So if the address like he's checking for the 0720 only, okay.
hmm.
So if they are exactly matching, so they just put will info like data is matched successfully.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it is not, then
Data
it will
missing.
be get printed like data is mismatch.
Okay.
So here we have a cases. Again, the first case. Okay. Here
Yeah,
it
like
is the first.
for multiple bits, he's checking. That's it. Like 7 to
Yes, yes.
0, 8 to
It's
15.
checking. It's checking for the all 32 bits.
Yeah. Well, you could have done it in
So
the
I
same, like, right? Like 32 down to 0, 31 down to 0, if
okay.
you have
I
done
am
that, right?
think, actually I am thinking same like because he has sent it already the 30 bit of that 32-bit of data na.
Yeah.
So he can send the directly also, but I don't know what's the logic
I
he
think he
want
is
to.
checking once 8 bits of data, like at one cycle.
It's like maybe like that thing only. So
Okay. Like data may be split into multiple bits, like 8 bits of data. So he's checking individually. Every other 8 bits
exactly
he's checking. Okay. Okay.
same.
Let's move on. I think only few minutes are remaining in the Zoom.
Okay. So like that things only. Okay. So done with the scoreboard. So whatever the logic you want, he has done some step-by-step logic here there only. Okay.
Okay.
So common things are only this much only.
Okay.
After that, your logic will do the next thing. So after that scoreboard, we have the agents also. Agent include the driver, monitor, and the sequencer.
Besides
So
sequence.
connection where it is HB agent. Okay, here
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. So the name, component category, the handles,
Okay.
uh, constructor.
Mm-hmm.
The in the build phase, you want to uh, you hand create an handle using factorization, and the inner connect phase, you are connecting like H right is the handle of driver, H sequence item port,
Mm-hmm.
connect a sequencer. Inside that sequencer, you have a item export. Okay,
Okay.
so you
Yeah.
are connecting driver and the sequencer.
Okay.
Something is missing there. I think. Okay, he has used the TL port. So this is the way of connection.
Yeah.
Okay, so above that agent, we have a env where it is environment. So basic thing is like the name of class should be extended from UVM class, the
Okay.
creation of factory registration constructor. Okay, in the build phase, you have to create the handles using objects using the factory create method.
Mm-hmm.
After that, in the connect phase, it's like agent. Inside the agent, you have a monitor.
Mm-hmm.
This is the name of analysis port, import, analysis import port. After that, it will be get connected. The scoreboard, you have the name of export port is like HB item, collect export. Okay. So the same
Okay.
thing for HB and ABB.
Okay.
Okay. After that, above the environment, we have a test.
Mm-hmm.
So the name of class, factory registration, constructor. Okay, in the build phase, he has created the object of env class using the factory create method.
Execute. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So using this end of elaboration, you will be find the hierarchy of your of your code inside the in the output. Okay.
Okay.
In the task, he has defined the created the run phase now. Okay, so phase objection is there,
Yeah.
and connection is only there. Okay, after that, using the start method, the task in the sequence, what we have defined that start item, it will
Okay.
be get started using this only. Okay.
Okay.
So just he want to do something new, like extra things like report
Mm-hmm.
phase he has used. So what's the infos are get printed, you can check and the output. Okay. Above the output, the finally we have a test bench. So
Okay.
in the test bench, you have to do the name of module,
Okay. Import
import some
packages
code,
and all.
define some
Okay.
you necessary files and the packages. Okay, after that you want to do only the four things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
first the clock. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
clock interface and the instantiation of your duty.
Okay.
Okay, and you want to call the run test only.
Okay.
It comes under the exception. If you want the waveforms, then only go for it, otherwise skip it. The four things are like clock signal interface. After that, that instantiation of your duty,
Mm,
line number 22, and you want to call the run test only.
okay.
So the test will be get started, and you can see out.
Output will analyze again. Please rejoin the meet.